So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Chacon now at the plate. Second inning here, no score. Rip towards third. Throw over to Prado. Now 2 out. One down. Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And that's in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Top half of the third inning, and now up for Washington, number 23. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he barehands it. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And downstairs. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We played 4. It's the Angels 1 and the Nationals nothing. And now the center fielder.
The center fielder, Nick Morabito.
Chacon at second with 2 down. Rip to third. And that is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Angels 1 and the Nationals nothing. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Third baseman, Boof.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, bases full. Nick Pratto digs in now. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, 1 run in already. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So bases all loaded up. And next for L.A., Kyren Paris. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 4-zip. A 2-run double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Frye
1-0.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Reyes, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boof, get back on track. His team needs him.
And he lays down a bunt. Picks it up with the bare hand. The throw. It's safe at first. A bunt single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
With a forgettable showing in this one. No hits and struck out 3 times. Boof Frye is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Alonso Uribe. Swing and a ground ball. One up, one down.
He's out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Allen.
Man at first with one gone. And now, Boof Frye. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Now time called at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Lux over at first with one away.
Ball. Two, one.
Squirts away a little bit. Out towards right center field. Call. Sizes this one up. And there's two away.
The first baseman, Hayden Smith.
One out, runner at second. Loperfido getting ready to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's the third. Frye slings to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alonso.
One out, bases empty.
Third baseman, Boof Frye.
On the inside corner for a strike. Just missed.
Ball.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one is absolutely belted.
Get out of here, ball. Get out of here.
Cannonball coming. His 19th home run of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Frye, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. That one finds the corner. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count is even 2-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Misses inside. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried
First
another
base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Move to first. Frye dives back in safely. Smith working through some struggles lately. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced...
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, C.J. Stubbs. Frye had a great showing in the win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Though they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was...
Boof. Frye, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Boof. Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Outside with a breaking ball. Frye launched a homer in his most recent game. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is fouled back. And there's the ball. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Angels strand one. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. So 1 out, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, J.J. Bleday. On the ground to third, Frye. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ozzie.
One out, bases empty.
Third baseman, Boof. Frye.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
And strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. Larry Fuller brings him up.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
That's to third, Frye. Sends it to first. Two gone now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Frye matched a homer in his last game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
In the air, left side. Francisco gets under it. Drops into the glove. One down.
The batter, the designated.
2 on, 1 out. House getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit into the outfield. Thomas headed for the plate. He will score. The Royals have the lead. To third, tag, got him. One down at the plate. Boof, Frye. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And this is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side. Albies tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And next up for the Royals, Blake Mitchell. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's to third. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Frye had a game to forget. Ready to go now. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And that's a little bit high. And we're underway.
Wow, Boof. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That one missed.
2-1.
Strike two.
That is a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Finish him.
And a 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 1 and the Royals nothing. This is J.J. Bleday.
The designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
On the ground to the left. Zips it across. Got him.
Now batting, the second baseman, Obi.
1 out, base is empty.
The third baseman, Frye.
Fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies makes the catch for the out. So runner at second, 2 down. Francisco the next to hit.
Francisco.
The pitch. Hot shot to third. Drove to Prado, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. Angels 4 and the Royals 2. Boof, Frye the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is downstairs.
1 ball,
1-0.
no strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Out to center. Thomas settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the order. And next for LA, Boof, Frye. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 1 run. Frye had a rough go of it in this game.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog.
One down. Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Second inning here, no score. Just outside. And the count is filled up.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Now batting, third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left field, Francisco has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Lynch back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Whoa.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Out to short. First out in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Gavin Cross. Swing and a ground ball. Frye. Slings to first in time. Frye with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boof, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to watch this one off.
Boof, Frye, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. One down, and now it's going to be Boof, Frye. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Line to the left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy.
Pickoff move to second. Frye dives back in safely. Nelson with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. High in the air, out to right. Nabs it, Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Here's Leody Taveras. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. And he drops it down the third baseline. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
1 out, bases empty.
Third baseman, Boof.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
And next for L.A., Geraldo Perdomo. Frye leads off first with 1 away. Medina throws over, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Another throw over. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Called strike 3. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. So runner at second, 2 down. Leody Taveras digs in now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the catcher. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle, Wilson. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Angels 4. Now, Boof, Frye. 1 for 3.
Now batting, the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Delgado at first, 1 gone. And that one pulled foul. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Outside, and the count's full.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Frye could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not one to put on the personal highlight.
Boof, Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Fastball for a strike. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
There's the strike. And the righty deals. Ball 1
That's
there.
The ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels strand 1. They trail it. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Little chopper rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
2-2 now. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Ground ball could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 1. So 2 down. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. First pitch misses.
Inside. That's a ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Next one just misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Another move to first, and he's back again. Only 1 more disengagement left after that move. The tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. Wilson on to first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Through 8 full, it's the A's 3 and the Angels 1. Winning run at third, 2 down. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one is in for a strike. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And that's off the inside edge.
2-2.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. deep breath. He's ready, and he fires.
No,
and there's the ball.
Got to go right after him here. Don't want to walk in that winning run. Let's see what happens.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is the inning. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on. All tied up at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Geraldo Perdomo. Holman checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Soft contact in the air, and that's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing.
Here's Leody Taveras.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lewis gets under it. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Grounds 1 to short. It gets through, that's it. Across is the winning run, and the Angels walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And the final score here, 4. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Blake Sable up next for the A's. This to third. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. First and second, no outs. Frye, the next to hit.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Fought off foul.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-1. Outside.
That's
Tough
the
spot
ball.
right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores on the aboard first. It's 1-zip.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Digging in, Christian Moore.
Christian Moore.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Rip towards third. And that is that. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Angels 2 and the A's nothing. 2 out, space is empty.
Third baseman, Boof. Frye.
That one outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Fastball for a strike at 95. That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Center field. Palacios sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Two outs, bases full, and now the first baseman, Blake Sable. The pitch. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in, throw into third. Save! In comes the run from second. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And that misses off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Just
that's
missed.
The ball, that's down.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's off the inside corner. 3-2 now. On the ground to third. Lewis slings to first in time.
Now batting, number 59.
Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the 8th. Here's Tyler O'Neill. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Outside
the
low,
ball.
and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now it's the second baseman. Runner at first with no outs here.
One and two.
In the dirt. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. Roll to short, could be two. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, the catcher.
One out, runner at second. Here's the Angels catcher, Frye. The runner at second with one away. On the ground, Moore. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So a runner at third, two outs. Jake Myers will hit next. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Line drive. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's win the rubber match of this three-game series. Frye played okay, but not well enough to Boof Frye, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Boof Frye. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Hey!
Fought off foul. And a 1-2. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The wind and the pitch. And it remains 2-2. And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Bieber checks the runner. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Gavin Lux. Right side. Jenkins hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
2 outs, runner at first. Amauri Delgado, the next to hit for the Angels. Bieber checks the runner. Frye back on a dive. Delgado went deep in his most recent game. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels nothing. 1 out, bases empty.
Third baseman, Boof. Frye.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one almost hit him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the Twins DH, David VR.
David VR.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a bunt towards third. To first, and the bunt doesn't work out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Frye, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail here 1-0. Back to the top of the order. And now here is Boof, Frye. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Taylor, a 6-foot righty, 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Pickoff move to first. Frye, the base runner at first with 1 out. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. Only 1 more disengagement left after that move. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
First and second, 1 out. Gavin Lux now at the plate. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boof. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Amauri Delgado.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Oh, and this one gets away. Lopez in to score on the wild pitch.
That's one way to get your first run of the ball game across. You'll take that every day if you're on offense, and maybe that gets them going a little bit.
We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Boof, Frye. Lodolo back to work. And that one hammered. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's William Contreras. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then
hard hit left side. Gets it to first, and that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still no score. Two out, space is empty.
Third baseman, Frye.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Seymour sizes this one up, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. No score. One out, base is empty. Matt Mervis, the next to hit.
nervous.
That's to third. Throw over to Prado, and there's 2 down. One out, base is empty.
Third baseman, Boof. Frye.
Just missed.
Outside.
And that one missing low. Fastball for a strike at 95.
2-1.
The Angels trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Frye had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boo.
Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Matthews in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2022. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Frye.
Matthews back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Angels, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The 1-2 stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2. Counts full.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Leody Taveras. The Halos hitless so far in the game. Throw to first. Frye back in on a dive. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Man at second. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Frye headed for the plate. He'll score. The Angels take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Bases juiced, no outs.
Well, it's hard to sweep. It's even harder to sweep a team on the road.
One and 0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Lux at third. Delgado over at second. Smith on at first with nobody out. And he dodges that fastball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And now the lefty.
Yeah.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that is out of play. Bases juiced, no outs. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. One down. Boof, Frye getting ready to hit. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back.
Two and 1.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Time
We
call.
got time.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Pitch
3-2.
misses there, and the count's full. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, out to center. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient.
Boof Frye, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Michael Arroyo up next for the Mariners. Two now. On the ground to third. Throw over to Prado. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. So in now for the Angels, Boof Frye. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. Jones was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season.
1 ball.
What a year he's had.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K. Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here. Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Hey.
Left field on the move. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, number 41.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
That one missed. Two on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lux over at second. Delgado at first. 2 out of the inning. In the dirt. Got it. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Make it 6. Back in Seattle, now the third baseman, Boof Frye. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And time called prior to the 0-1. And the right-hander deals. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next offering is in the dirt. And a breaking ball misses outside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to.
Frye had a rough go of it in the loss. Had 3 strikeouts without. Now here is Michael Arroyo. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first, and that is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Right through there for a strike. Phillips, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one out to right. Has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out.
The bat, the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the dirt, but kept close.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Angels lead 1. They trail here 1-0. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jordan Westburg. Man at second.
1-1-1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the shortstop, number 1. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Frye.
Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Holmes back to work. And ball 1. The Angels with a chance to play spoiler in this ball game.
Yeah, once a team's already eliminated, it can be a challenge to stay motivated and engaged. Spite is one way to do that, I guess.
Time called.
Nope, that's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Westburg. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Perdomo.
1 out, bases empty.
Third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Foul ball there. 2
1-1.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one. That's down and in.
Two.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, number 1. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The 0-1. And fouled off. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. To third, Westberg. Now a jump throw. Got him. Nice play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one at triple digits. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Frye with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. And that's off the inside edge. And this one is off and running.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
High fly ball out into left center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Leading off the third baseman, Frye.
Gilbert back to work. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first splitter we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. So one out, nobody on. Here's Riley Green. Bunting for a hit. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Gilbert back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Angels finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one misses. And the count 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That misses. Two balls, two strikes.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Yeah.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. So no run. Frye had a game to forget.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
Frye looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. And next for the Angels, Boof, Frye. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And first offering is fouled off. Howe, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And it's fouled away. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Smith off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The Brewers leading by 2. Top half of inning number 4. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swings through it for the K. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4. Back here at American Family Field. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Houck back to work. And the sweeper is off the plate.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1.
And a pitch. Swings through that one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Perdomo now at the plate. And right back to the mound. Over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now back. The center fielder, Leody.
One out, runner at second. Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, number 41.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the Angels catcher, Frye, at second with 2 down. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the Angels 2. Boof, Frye, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Frye with a forgettable showing in the loss. 1 hit but 3 strikes. One down. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Frye batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Ball. Pitches in the dirt, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Time called now before the payoff pitch. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the veteran third baseman, Aaron Schunk. On the ground to the left. Drove it to Prado. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
2 out, space is empty.
The third baseman, Boof, Frye.
And that's in for a strike. Foul ball there. Next offering is in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside. That one
Count is
missed.
full.
Swings and misses, struck him out. One hit in the inning. But up now for Milwaukee, Aaron Schunk. And he lays down a bunt. Throw over to Prado, and the bunt doesn't work out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Frye in the box now, takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boof.
Two on, one out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with two outs, you kind of want to keep.
One out, runner at second. Frye getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Two on, one out. Perdomo digs in now. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, Terang. Flips to second, that's one. On a Mountcastle, it's a double play. Frye had a rough go of it in this game. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts. So 2 down. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Xavier Edwards. Ground ball left side. Frye. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. We move to the second. So 2 away with nobody on. Boof, Frye now at the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
0-1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Logan O'Hoppe. On the ground to third. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty.
Third base, Boof, Frye.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The bat, number 2,
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. Batista picks over, and he's back in easily. Frye off of first with 2 away. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
the 7th, Leody.
Here's Leody Taveras. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that'll load the bases.
Now back, number 41.
Here's the Angels catcher.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball 4 and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Runner at second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt. Now the third baseman, Aaron Schunk. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Frye at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. Man at second. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2-2.
Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. Well, that right
right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And lines out to third.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long.
Boof Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Boof Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's Gavin Lux. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Step off throw to first. Frye back on a dive. This one popped up right side. McLean. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
The second baseman, Paris.
So two down. Kyren Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. No score here in the second. Snap throw to first.
No, he's
Frye
in there.
dives back in safely. kicks and fires. Liner, base hit. The throw to third. In there safely. Two out, space is empty. Going one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
One ball, one strike.
Next pitch is outside. In the air to left center, Abreu. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. No outs. Runners at first and second. That's in there. It's 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
That one ripped. Brings it in. One away.
The bat, designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
So 2 down. Boof, Frye. The next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him swinging. 2 down, base is empty. Matt McClain will hit next. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. In the inning, a solo homer. Frye had a rough go of it in this game.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Frye fires to first in time.
Batting for the center fielder, Louis.
Man at first with one gone. And next for L.A., Boof, Frye. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now.
No.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Dolander, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm.
Throw over to Prado. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. That one's in there. 0-1. Rip to short. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. The pitch. Rip towards third. Lux for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Two out, space is empty.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Here's Leody Taveras. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But he scrambles back.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
2 outs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another. So in now for Colorado, Warming Bernabel.
Now batting, the first baseman, Warming Bernabel.
Softly hit to third, Frye. Now a jump throw, and they get the out.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
To third. The turn by McClain at second. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Frye with a forgettable showing in the loss. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Frye getting ready to hit.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that one hammered. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. And he'll make it into third with a triple. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for three as soon as it touched down.
Now it's the DH, Kyren Paris.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And ball four, two aboard. Two on, one out. Jake Myers, the next to hit for the Angels. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first, one away. And that is out of play. Delgado, the base runner at first with one out. This one popped up. Boom. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 2 on, 1 out. This to third. Zips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. He's in there. It's 2-2. First and third, 1 down.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Out front, rip foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Two on, one out. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Frye digs in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Right through there for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Man at second. And there's a ball. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Naylor collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Frye did okay for them in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win.
Boof Frye is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So up next, Boof Frye. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Frye getting the start at the hot corner, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Down to 3-2.
And ball 4 to a board.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And a 3-2. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Singer back to work. And the slider just misses.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one popped up. House puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Boof Frye. Singer back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these
one's
Angels
the count.
definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Frye digs in now. Duran, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the
And
count.
he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One out, bases empty. That misses the zone. Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Sets him down looking. Now only one out remaining. Frye had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game.
One down. And now, Boof, Frye. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Dollar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Dollar certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. One out, bases empty. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
When you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
So a man at first. And now Lane Thomas. That's to third. To second, Lux. And that is the inning. Back in Anaheim, bottom 4. And now here is Boof, Frye. Dollar back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One and two now. And there's the ball. Hit in the air, left field. Francisco drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Lynch, a tall lefty, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Misses outside, and that's ball one.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now, Rodrigo Francisco. On the ground, Frye. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So 2 away with nobody on. And next for LA, Boof, Frye. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Foul ball there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that. Base is empty, 1 away. Spencer Torkelson steps in for the Royals. On the ground to 3rd. Jump throw. On the money, nice play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Frye had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. Struck out. Boof, Frye, the next to hit for the Angels. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. That one's in there. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. Bases are full. And the slider just misses. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here's Lane Thomas now. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. Fires across the diamond. And Thomas is out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Brett back to work. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Man at first, and next for the Angels, Kyren Paris. Frye on at first, nobody out. Brett picks over. Frye back in on a dive. Another throw over. And he's back again. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
I got 3-2.
This one in the dirt. Line drive. Nabs it, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody.
Here's Leody Taveras. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the catcher. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Good 2-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Eric Hahn. And that'll load the bases.
Perfect.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boof. The last one wasn't even close.
A swing and a soft liner. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Frye, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike, and that's strike 1.
That's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with one gone. So in now for the Angels, Kyren Paris. Next pitch is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently.
Now move to first, and he's back safely. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Move to first, and he dives back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. Line to left. Francisco makes the grab. 2 down. So runner at second. 2 down. And next for L.A., Leody Taveras. Frye stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground to third. And that's the inning. So it's no runs on 1 gone, runner at first. Here comes Lane Thomas. The 0-1. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1.
That's an out.
And that's 2. So they make short work of him. 2 outs, nobody on. Boof, Frye getting ready to hit. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 out, nobody on. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ground ball left side. To first, and Albies is retired. Frye with an okay game in the loss. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Not great.
Boof Frye looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Houston Astros. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Boof Frye.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Heel with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
In the air, out towards left center. Adele going after it. And there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop,
One out, bases empty.
third baseman, Boof Frye.
Not
1-0.
close with that one. Ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, at that
One ball,
velocity, if
one
that's all
strike.
you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the
One ball,
fastball,
two
that is a
strikes.
very tough pitch to adjust to.
High time.
Now time called at the plate. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. And that is that. 2 outs, base is empty.
Third baseman, Boof Frye.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Boof Frye. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one above the zone.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Astros, Josh Palacios. Hard hit to third. Throw over to Prado.
He's out.
Now one gone in the 9th. Frye had a good day at the office. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard. First and second, 2 outs. Stepping in, Mark Vientos. that one down the line. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee.